who's been sitting over at the Bexar County Jail since January, and we're waiting for a form. And we've been doing this like
we're jumping into a courtroom battle with heart. Robert Caroline, a Marine Corps veteran, has been jailed since January awaiting Veterans Treatment Court approval, stalled by a missing DD 214 form. Fed up with months of delays, Judge Boyd steps in to break the gridlock. Let's see how she turns this around.
So where are we with Veterans Treatment Court?
Your Honor, so pretty much we did what, let me back up, I apologize. So last week we did assess Mr. Caroline.
All right, everyone, please whisper. And if everyone could do me a favor, because it is Monday, the same tone and loudness that you have in the audience, bring it when you're before the court. Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. So last week, we did assess Mr. Caroline like you requested due to the fact that he was in custody. We kind of had to pull a few things to get him in connection with our BJMs, which he was able to do so. I appreciate his honesty and forthcomingness on everything. We were working around a few barriers to the fact that he was in custody for the file, but we weren't able to get the blue folder to the staffing table last Thursday. Unfortunately, that's when I'm bringing Mr. Arnold here. I was not getting a response from the state, and that's where I'm going to pass it over to the state to kind of explain to the court where we're at, because we've done everything we can.
All right, where are we?
So in regards to state needs to evaluate.
All right, so here's the thing. That equipment on that desk is $10,000. If y'all want to accidentally touch it, you will have bought it. Yes.
So there's no DD 214 in the file, and we need a DD 214 in order to properly evaluate for Veterans Treatment Court, at least from the state side. Generally, when a defendant is incarcerated, the defense will work to provide a DD 214.
Do you have that form? Do you know where it is? As possible, my sister
Well, can't this be looked up online?
might have one. I don't have my paperwork's been wet and stolen.
No. Here's my question. Number one, can this be looked up online? Yes or no?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I just had to do my own DD 214.
Okay.
And you have to submit through the VA a request, SF 180. I believe it's an SF 180. And that request goes to wherever it goes in the government, and it takes about 60 days, 60 days to get back.
Oh, we're not going to be waiting for 60 days.
We did confirm, Your Honor, the fact that he wasn't prior service, he wasn't employed. We confirmed all that through DOD. Part of the files that we provide to the state is that's when they're requesting a DD 214. Sometimes we're able to get one. Sometimes we can just check and confirm through the different records.
All right, so he's confirmed military. So what are we doing?
We're here on sentencing.
No. I mean, I'm when I say what are we doing, I'm looking at the state, because here's the thing. I understand it's government. I understand the issues with government, but here is my issue. Number one, the Veterans Treatment Program can't have a case pending. It's pretrial diversion, sort of. I can get with felony drug court, and I know felony drug court is different, but if I have someone here with me on a Monday for felony drug court, we will know before the week is out whether or not they've been accepted. But with Veterans Treatment Court, it's like months upon months. He's been in custody. He's a veteran. Everybody says he's a veteran. He's been in custody since January. How do y'all streamline y'all process? Because I've had people with Veterans Treatment Court. Sometimes we wait for 3 months. Sometimes it's 4 months. So how are y'all going to streamline your process? I know y'all always want that form. They're saying he's in the military. They verified that he's in the military. It appears that it's from the state side and not anybody else's side. So, I mean, he's Marine Corps.
Yes.
So we have somebody who's in the Marines, who's been sitting over at the Bexar County Jail since January, and we're waiting for a form. And we've been doing this, like I say, since January.
This is about our third time here.
It is. And then my hands are tied because I'm being told he cannot be on probation. Y'all are only doing this pretrial diversion thing with them. It appears to the court it doesn't help to be doing pretrial diversions with them if they're just going to be sitting at the jail.
Sure.
Yeah. So
I received an Navy Achievement Medal in the prison belt.
I mean, he said he received medals from fighting in the Gulf. My brother fought in the Gulf as well. So how can we expedite this? And when I say expedite this, I mean before the end of March.
Are you asking?
Yes, the
or are you
state.
asking the state?
I'm asking whoever wherever the ball is stopped and not moving towards the goal line, who do I need to speak to? Who's on defense?
Well, I guess that'd be me, Your Honor.
Okay, so what does he need?
Needs a DD 214.
All right, how is he gonna get that at the Bear County Jail?
Defense attorney assists him and does fills out the paperwork to request it or talks to his family. This has happened many times. We've had many defendants
He doesn't know.
incarcerated in Bear County Jail, and defense attorneys have always assisted in obtaining a DD 214.
All right, so, Mr. Caroline, this is where we are. This has been going on since January. One or two things are gonna happen. I'm sorry, the government is not there for you. We can either bring this back in March, maybe you'll have the form, maybe not. From what I'm getting from this side is they're not accepting you without that form, even though they're saying they've checked and they know you've been in the Marine Corps. I thank you for your service, but my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. I can't go out and get your form for you because then guess what? I'm no longer the judge. I work for you. I'm working for you. Wish I could, but
Your Honor, may I elaborate on one point?
sure.
The reason that we need the DD 214 is we need to determine whether there is a nexus between service and why we're here today as far as offenses, and if there is, to determine how and what we can treat. And one of the reasons is, I'm a veteran myself. I served in Afghanistan, but my DD 214 will reflect my time overseas, where I served, what awards I was given, if any. We can't merely determine and allow somebody into the program just because it's confirmed that they're a veteran. We unfortunately get people all the time who they're a veteran, it's verified, and they say they were part of SEAL Team 6 that killed Osama bin Laden. There's people that make claims all the time without being able to verify any of those claims.
Well, here's the thing. The people who are claiming that they were a part of SEAL Team 6 or whatever, sometimes maybe they were, or sometimes they're just doing that so they can get in the program. Because I've seen a lot of people who have mental health issues, but if it's not related to their service, then they're not accepted. So here's the thing, Mr. Seelaw, I just Googled, you can go online and do the application. I'm not allowed to do it because, again, I become this witness. But if you go online on your phone or elsewhere, and you can sit in the box, ask him questions, and just put in a request for the DD 214. It's right out here, request military service records. And you can do it through va.gov home. We can either do that, or either we can go ahead and sentence him today, and I will take into account his Marine Corps military service.
Do you want to wait or do you want to be sentenced today?
I prefer being sentenced today.
Okay.
Because we've been here 3 times.
Oh, I know. You've been here since January.
I was honorably discharged and I was in MAGTF 388.
Yeah.
Marine Air Ground Task Force under Colonel, then Admire, became General Admire. And
No,
Unfortunately, without a DD 214, Your Honor, there's no way to.
I understand it.
Discharge.
Yeah.
29 pounds.
I understand and I believe you. I don't know why part of the entrance into Veterans Treatment Court doesn't include them helping you, them going online and doing this. Felony Drug Court does it all the time because obviously you have issues, so you need help. And I would think, and this is my problem, and I don't know what's happening with Veterans Treatment Court, and I understand you guys are doing all you can do, but I would think that part of a program is helping somebody get into the program, not saying, hey, write a letter, not saying, write a letter why you want to be in the program. Look for your DD 214 on your own, because obviously people are here. So that means they're going through changes. If somebody before me is a heroin addict and they're in the throes of their addiction, I'm not going to ask them to write me a letter because they're not in the right mind frame to do that. I am going to ask them, hey, where is this located? And I'm going to take them step by step. And anything that can be done online, I'm going to help them do it online, because guess what? They're not in the right mind frame to do what needs to be done, because otherwise they wouldn't be here. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to go forward with your sentencing today. I'm going to see about getting you in a felony drug court. We can do that out of custody. Felony drug court has a dual diagnosis program, but you're going to have to make sure you contact them today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And felony drug court, if you're sent over there today or tomorrow when you release, we will have an answer back from them no later than next week instead of months.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Can I see Criminal Trial Division? It's going to call 2023 CR 10711, State of Texas versus Robert Edmund Carroll. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar, the state of Texas.
Defense?
James Seeloff for the defense. His last name is Carolyn, Your Honor.
Oh, Carolyn. All right. All right. We are here for sentencing. And you're Mr. Carolyn, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
We're here for sentencing. The defendant entered a plea on January 8th to guilty of count 1 and guilty of count 2. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty of count 1 and count 2. And then you were referred to the Veterans Treatment Court. Off the record, we've discovered that Veterans Treatment Court needs you on your own to get your DD 214, that they're not helping with that. That's up to you. So my understanding is that you wish to proceed with this sentencing without that documentation. Is that correct, sir? Are you ready on Mr. Carolyn? Count 1 and count 2 will run concurrently. I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court. Their dual diagnosis. Punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Proof of employment or SSI within 35 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. If you're released today, do you have a place to stay?
Your sister.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Who with?
So possibly my sister.
All right. Here's the thing about that. Have you talked to her and has she said?
No, I haven't, to be honest with you. I didn't want to fabricate it.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Robert Edmund Caroline.
All right, so who would you be living with or what's your plan?
Just kind of caught me off guard. I was kind of planning going on checking into the veterans, going to the VA program where they had or I could check in right there at the hospital. I had checked in there before. I was just planning to go there. That's where I was planning to go the night I got in trouble, or the day I got in trouble. I was actually planning to go to the VA hospital.
All right. Bashan, could you call Herman back to see what programs, veterans treatment program, housing they have for veterans? We're going to find a place for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. It was in-house that I was there last time, and I liked the staff there. I was very cooperative, and I benefited from being there.
All right, we're going to do anger management, 200 hours of community service restitution. And with the community service restitution, if there is a specific place you would like to do your community service and it's approved by probation, then you'll be allowed to do it there. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Can I add something, Your Honor?
Yes.
One thing I was doing out in society was I was cleaning up the waterway along where the waterway is, what flows into where our waterway is, the big tank is at. I've been picking up through there and cleaning the tunnels up in through there. A lot of that kind of stuff. I enjoy doing that.
All right, let probation know. And I'm sure they'll,
Antonio Christmas present, but it lasted a little longer than I suspected.
Let probation know.
all right, let probation know.
Okay.
And if
yes,
there's
ma'am.
an issue with it, then you can always come back to court
Yes, ma'am.
and let me know.
Hopefully there's no issues. I'm gonna.
There won't be.
All right, I'm going to do field visits 1 time per month until in treatment. Do you have any children?
I have a daughter, but she's in college, probably out of college.
All right, there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs. So what is your drug or alcohol use?
Basically, it was what they call cream or ice. And
Felony drug court, we're going to do the referral for them in custody. They will see you before the week is out because we get it into them on Monday. They'll be able to see you and I'll put an email in if nobody objects to felony drug court.
No objection.
No objection.
All right, so,
thank you.
and then they'll be able to help you with housing as well.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Probation, is there anything else? All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just thank you for all that you've done and overlooked and stuff. And I am very sorry that this incident took place. I'm very embarrassed about it. Actually kind of friends of mine I known at one time. So I just was sorry that happened. I was busy working on something to send to my daughter and it was valuable. And I had moved around numerous times and my things were all taken from me. So, I mean, I got kind of strange, I guess, and I'm sorry that happened.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney Did you understand it
Yeah.
and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Remember what I said. If there's some issue, you can always come back to the court and speak with probation if you feel as though your probation officer is not addressing it, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to send an email now to felony drug court.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All
I
right.
appreciate your considerations in this matter.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Good luck.
Y'all, Judge Boyd showed true grit here. A Marine stuck for months got a second chance with probation and drug court support. Was this the right move, or should the system have moved faster? Share your thoughts below, and thank you to all who've served.